and he's always a very active figure, bringing the ocean elements into the climate COP. And I'd like, maybe after what you've heard from the commissioner and from the president of the COP, I'm wondering whether you could add a few thoughts first on the role of the ocean in the implementation of the Paris Agreement and in the increase of climate ambition, and maybe also as you will have the floor, tell us about one of your favorite subjects, which is your expectations with regard to the ocean climate nexus at the upcoming UN conference on the ocean in Lisbon in June of next year. You have the floor.
Thank you, Remy. I'll tell you why I was late in a bit. But first of all, I want to start off by saying Chile and Spain, what a fantastic job they've done. You know, we've been talking about the Blue COP for so many years. But thanks to Chile and this lady here, we have the Blue COP. You know, and have a look at this. You know, the EU has an ocean day. We spent all yesterday, and I think I've spoken about a dozen things yesterday on ocean. This is the Blue COP, make no mistake. So congratulations to Chile. It's fantastic that you've seen this through, and to Spain for being able to pull it all together so quickly. It's just miraculous, really. But I suppose this is a city of miracles anyway. So the Blue COP, yes. And that is, of course, about sweeping aside the kind of illogical, bureaucratic message that Sweden and Fiji got when we first started out on the ocean pathway of trying to get the climate path to absorb the ocean's solutions and problems in terms of the climate conversation. The end of silos is what the Blue COP is to me. And you know, thank you to all those who've been involved in getting us there over the last 3 years, because the ocean was there, the ocean pathway was there. And let's not forget that we faced a lot of opposition in getting here. Because I think now that we've had the Blue COP, there's no way that the future discussions on climate or biodiversity does not involve the ocean. And it's not like the ocean is trying to take things over. This is all just one problem. Biodiversity, climate crisis, ocean, it's all the same thing. So that was our logic anyway as we came into this thing. Look, we're here to talk about, just looking at this EU thing as well makes me think about the EU, you know. Nobody's an angel, and the EU is not an angel either. The EU does fantastic things. We really look to you and to NOAA in the United States for leadership on the ocean science thing, which is going to be, of course, our salvation or our undoing if we don't get the science right. So EU is doing fantastic work there. Please keep the resources flowing into ocean science, because we really need that so bad. EU is grappling with its fishing sector. I see my friend in the front row here again. But you know, the fishing industry is basically the politics of the people that own the fishing companies and the fishermen that go out there. Yeah, you could say that us consumers as well. But it's not a holy industry. It's not a holy industry. It's just another industry, like our industries on land. And if we are looking at absurdities such as subsidies for harmful fisheries, we have to stop that absurdity as we do on land, hopefully. And the EU has not been an angel in this regard in our negotiations in Geneva with the WTO. There are a few others that are not exactly part of the solution. So that's one area that I hope the EU will give really strong attention to, getting rid of these harmful fishery subsidies. We have to do that by next year. It's in SDG 14 that we've got to remove those harmful fishery subsidies by next year. Fisheries subsidies for industrial fleets to go out and chase diminishing stocks of fish. Where's the logic in that? So, and then of course we've got the whole area of illegal fishing. And don't imagine that EU member states or their companies are not involved in the fact that 1 in 5 fish that we put on our plates around the world is illegal. I see Manuel Barange up there. I hope you'll nod on that. But 1 in 5, yeah. You know, don't imagine that the fishing industry that's under the control of the EU is not exempt from that. So we have to get rid of that as well. We don't want to be receivers of stolen goods, surely. So that's another one, for action from the EU. But we do, as I say, look to the EU as a force for good in all these ocean action work that we're taking. So please keep it up, Commissioner. Congratulations on your appointment and good luck in the work ahead. From what Remy's question was, and I sort of forget what it is now, but I think it basically wanted me to say something about the UN and what we're doing. But next year, Remy, is the super year. This is where we have the Ocean Conference in Lisbon, the biodiversity, UN Biodiversity COP in Kunming, and thirdly, in a year's time in Glasgow, the UNFCCC COP, where we all come together and raise our NDCs. And at the end of the 2020, we'll basically know whether we have surrendered to apathy or whether we are really determined to make a change and make this decade, this last decade that we have, to save things. The words that I want to leave ringing in your ears, because they ring in my ears, and I'd say it over and over again at this blue COP. The words of Antonio Guterres to open the COP. Humanity, read the 3 IPCC reports. Humanity is knowingly destroying the life support system of this planet. Antonio Guterres, the leader of the United Nations, not Greenpeace, not WWF, not me, the leader of the United Nations says, we are knowingly destroying the life support system of this planet.